You heard about Cop City?
The authorities have brought charges of domestic terrorism, a disproportionate and unnecessary response to the alleged crimes committed. The intent of the police appears to be to discredit the protest and deter participation, but people have a right to protest peacefully.
This is a warning to those who are sitting in the ivory towers and those who sit here in elected office. You are making peaceful revolution impossible. And I support that all people are free. They have inherent freedom and liberty. And every time you put another law, another regulation, another police force on the street, you're putting the boot on our necks. And the people are getting tired of it.
Box by box, 16 boxes of signed petition wheeled into Atlanta City Hall. An assembly line up the stairs to the second floor clerk's office. And what's in the boxes?
More than 100,000 signatures of voters demanding a referendum on the ballot on the future of a $90 million training center. Opponents of what they call Cop City launched a petition drive this summer to let voters decide on the facility. They initially had to meet a deadline of August 21st, but last July a federal judge extended the deadline until late September. An appeals court paused the extension pending the outcome of an appeal by the city. An attorney for the city now argues the clerk cannot verify the petition since it was turned in after the original deadline.
The city's attorney, Robert Ashe, insists by state law and city ordinance, the city cannot accept the boxes. They say organizers missed the deadline to submit petitions.
Right now, the command of the law is quite clear. The city may not accept them. It's shall not language in the statute. That's not discretionary.
So late Wednesday, the federal judge overseeing this case accused the city of approving a petition it had, quote, no intention to honor, regardless of the number of signatures obtained from city residents. The judge ruled he does not have the authority to force the city of Atlanta to process these signatures, but he did say all of this confusion happened in part because the city kept moving the goalpost. In a statement late last night, Atlanta officials denied ever changing their stance. They say Georgia law does not allow for a referendum, but that the city issued a petition as a gesture of good faith.
I am not pleased with that decision, and I don't believe that that is reflective of the entire body of council, nor do I believe that that's reflective of the will of the people.
Council member Liliana Bakhtiari says she is considering a similar measure. Council member Waits will introduce her proposal at the next city council meeting on Monday. And the mayor's office would not comment for this story.
Given the court ruling, given the denial of the petitions, it's my belief that the voters ultimately should weigh in terms of how their tax dollars are being spent.
Viva